in this year, I think the most important thing that everybody needs to do is to focus. We need to focus on the person that we want to become, because sometimes when we set goals in all areas of life, we want to remain who we are, but at the same time we want to claim the person that we want to be. And as life progresses, the number one thing that I've realized, that you have to sacrifice who you are for who you want to be. And there's an insane level of focus that goes with that, because you now have to be willing to let go of old habits, old ideas, old places, old things, to completely hold on to the person that you will be. And that is not easy. I always tell people that it's really not easy changing any area of your life, whether that be getting healthier, exercising more, building wealth, getting into a passionate relationship, being more spiritual. I mean, the list goes on and on. I think everyone has an area in their life that they want to improve. Everybody has something that they want to do for themselves. And I think no matter how successful you are, there's always room for growth. There's always room for progress. So the biggest problem is now getting a head start and now saying, okay, now I'm going to commit to being this person. If I'm going to be healthier, I'm going to develop new healthy habits. If I'm going to be wealthier, I'm going to develop wealth habits. And now you start to see yourself, not really doing the things that you used to do, not maybe hanging around with the same people that you used to hang around. And sometimes when you're growing, when you're progressing, it's a really lonely road, because you now have to really trust yourself and really believe that you can really make it regardless of the circumstances. So one thing that I can say, when I look at my life, I humbly can say that I haven't achieved as much as I want to achieve, but as I am growing, as I am setting bigger goals, the number one thing I've realized, that when I did achieve things, I did lose a lot of things in the process, a lot of things, habits, places, people. And the number one thing I realized, that it's okay, because you're growing, and there are certain people that go with certain realities, and that is okay. You deserve to grow, you deserve to be better, you deserve to progress. And as you take on new habits and you start going to new places and doing new things, obviously the old things fall away. So I think there's a certain level of bravery and focus that you need to have, but the inevitable part of success is always sacrifice, because we have to sacrifice who we are for who we will be. And sometimes when you are going through your go-through, and you are building and you are creating and you are in that process, you really have to have faith in yourself, because you feel like, oh my gosh, am I the only one that's going through this? Is it supposed to be this hard? Like, am I ever going to get this degree? Am I ever going to get to this point in life? Am I ever going to be a millionaire? You are going through this quarter life crisis and you are wondering, am I the only one that's going through this? And sometimes in life you have to realize that, you know what, you have to go through this. If you have to now start going to the gym 5 times a week, you have to. You won't be the only person that's starting this process, but it's hard, because you're so used to eating this, and now you have to eat that. So I think, in this new year, focus is so important, but you also need to sacrifice who you are for who you will be. You also need to remember that it is not easy. It is not easy at all. It is not easy for me. It won't be easy for you. And it's okay, because the hard is what makes it great. Whatever you want to have, you deserve to have it. And somebody once said to me, success is not about what you get. Success is not about what you get. It's about who you become. And at the time when I was starting on this inspired journey, I was like, okay, I don't get that, because we all want nice things. But eventually I was like, oh, success is about who I become, because that self-respect, that self-confidence, that I was able to start something, I was able to complete, and I was able to finish regardless of it being hard, regardless of it's been difficult. I mean, that's why people cry on their graduation days. That's why people cry maybe when they get married. That's why people cry, you know, when they launch their companies, because they know the level of sacrifice, the level of focus, you know, that they had to have in order to build this thing, and now their dreams become a reality. So the number one thing that I think we all need to realize is that it is not easy, and it will never be easy, and it shouldn't be easy. Then everybody would do it.